Welcome everybody back to the Cooley Nation. I'm going to be starting a new series where I'm going to do mini tutorials, at least for now, then more in-depth one later, on probably most of, if not all, the rogues in Rogue Company. Since it's a new game, not a lot of stuff out there, I figured I would try to put some content out there for you to watch. So we're going to start with one of my go-tos. We know and love her, the Ronin. She's a tutorial girl. She's the first one you see. She's awesome all around, and I'll explain why right now. You have the Underground Street Racing Champion. Ronin's always up for some action. Boom, we know she is. The Ballistic Knife ability. Equip an explosive throwing knife that attaches to surfaces and detonates enemies that are near. That's only so little of what you can actually do with it. Not only is it a great, like, Claymore-esque kind of thing, it's better than the Claymore in this game, I personally think, because the Claymore that, like, Saint gets is fucking, it's massive. The lasers that come out of it, so it's usually super easy to see. But you can just not only throw it at people's faces and just one-shot them, which is extremely strong, and you obviously love to see that kind of content because it's just fun to watch. And then one of the most useful things that you can do with it too is because a lot of people love to camp around little corners with the third-person kind of game. It's going to come with it. And you can actually just throw it at the floor right in front of where that edge is. So it's right in front of where they are standing, and actually shoot it with your AK right after that. It still one-shots them, which is extremely strong, and people are usually not ready for it, and it's a good kill. Just a good kill. You also have the Underground hidden on the enemy's minimap. You can't beat that. Normally it has that stuff in the game. Anything that you can get in your favorites and not be seen by anyone else is just obviously fantastic. Starting with her guns, she has the AK and the MP7. Personally, I use the AK way more over the MP7. The MP7, although has a very, very fast fire rate, and it can, in your face, does ridiculous damage, and especially if you do the crouching stuff, you can actually win a lot of close range fights with it. The AK still isn't bad for close range. Starting off with 30 mag, you get the 40 after that. Its body damage is 19, so if you get only headshots, it's triple headshots. That's crazy strong. Its medium's really strong, and it has long range potential. So when it comes to versatile like guns in comparison, you really can't compare. The AK's better. You also have the freaking automatic pistol. So if you still love the MP7 feel and you want that in your face, you still have an automatic pistol. Still does fantastic. Actually, has more body damage than the MP7, which is kind of crazy. I actually didn't know that. That's OD. And its handling is actually way better. That's actually kind of crazy. So automatic pistol is actually really strong. So that's that and that you can't go wrong. You get the katana as well. I'm huge into the throwing melee if you watch my channel at all. So I love the axe that you get for like Lancer or Phantom. But the katana is still great. The body damage is great. The upgrade for the swing speed and damage is great. So I'm pretty sure it's the freaking 2-shot katana melee attack. And it's really fast too with the swing speed. So that's just like ridiculously strong all around. The smoke grenade, don't use it. Moving on. Grenade, love it, fantastic. The fact that you can actually cook the grenade means you can just throw it at people's faces, time it right, get that one shot. Her one-shot potential is just through the roof, which is why she's so strong. You get the grenade, you get the explosive kunai, you get the katana throw or the attacks, and then you get triple headshot AKs. Like, it's ridiculous. And then, oh, you're in my face, I can switch to my automatic pistol. She has so much. But because she has so much, she gets fucked right here on her perks list. So her first one, gain the ability to reload while sprinting, isn't a bad ability. Obviously, anything to help you out in any form of combat is fire, but it's not like the biggest game changer. This one is one of her better ones that you should take after being damaged. You get the movement speed increase. Again, anything to help you out, especially movement speed. I'm huge into movement speed on everything, so it's a really strong one for me at least. Damage reduction for the explosives. This is solely based on what kind of rogue you're versing and how their playstyle is and if they can even land their kind of things. So sometimes you can use this, sometimes it's completely useless. Increased weapon swap and reload speed. This is also really useful. These are the two that I always go when I play her. This one is like if you're deep into a game and you need to dump money, get this one. You get the automatic reload when you down somebody. Again, that's another combat thing. It's going to help you out, but it's also 10,000, so the fact that you can get your automatic pistol fully upgraded or get the double on this or get the better frag, like, excuse me, getting that 10,000 off isn't really too strong. And then this one, I kind of think it's stupid because it doesn't really tell you much of anything. You're going to know, if you don't know what's happening around you to begin with, it's good if like someone's behind you real fast, but again, you should know what's going on with your flanks. If you're playing in Ronin, you can have a kunai set up behind you if you want. If you're playing with a good Saint, he'll have Claymore set up. So it's like, to a degree, it's good, but it really isn't. Especially if you're playing the strikeout or something like that, when people are always going to be looking at you, especially if you're playing the point a lot. I don't like that one. But besides that, that's the breakdown of Ronin's basic stuff. I'm just going to jump into a game, try to do some commentary as I'm playing on some of the things that I'm looking for and trying to do. Hopefully I don't just like tunnel OD and then completely forget what I'm trying to actually accomplish here, and hopefully it works out pretty successfully. I'm going to catch you guys on the other side. Let's get it. Okay, welcome back to the magic. We're going to continue the Ronin tutorial, mini tutorial. Right now, I'm just going to actually play a game of Extraction. They finally put it back in the game. Thank you. And I'm just going to go through some of I'm just trying to commentate some of the stuff that I'm doing as I'm doing it, try to explain some of the choices I'm making. And my goal is also to hit all 3 forms of kunai throws in this game: the around the corner, the claymore, and the direct. Let's see if I can hit everything for you guys here in one nice smooth video. Usually not the best idea to do just a one video because shit's gonna go wrong and I don't have control over, but we're better than that. We make our fade out here, baby. We make our own fade out here.
I'll show you how it's done.
So off bat, the buying is gonna be super personable to whatever your playstyle is. So 100% off bat. To be honest, it can be really tricky. I usually tend to actually not buy anything off bat because back to the we make our own fade kind of thing, but things will go wrong in this game. Based on either your playstyle, your team screwing you over, the enemy team just like doing some weird, annoying stuff, and they're just constantly on top of each other. You get like 1v3 or 1v2 off bat and whatnot, where you will die in the first round, and it's like not really your fault, quote unquote. So if you buy stuff in the first round and that happens to you, you're fucked. Like you're just fucked. You're completely behind on money. You don't do anything else. We're gonna do the claymore right there for now. See if we get a back flanker. I'm revealed like I am every round I ever play.
60 seconds remaining.
I need a hand.
I've got the objective.
You okay? You okay?
We control the site. Defend it.
I'm fine.
All enemies have been eliminated.
This is a shot. And it's all exploded. I thought I'd let you know when they shoot it. Maybe not. Or I just missed it completely and I'm zoning out. Alright, show first round. Unfortunately, I could have bought stuff. They really didn't do much to push back the team at all there.
My favorite.
But like I said in the beginning, I'm always going to go the AK more or less over the MP7. It's just more versatile all around. Now this is the trickiest part because do you go melee, do you go upgrade on the pistol, frag grenade, the run speed, what do you do here? I'm going to go melee solely because I love throwing the sword and melees in general, and it's a really good tight corner situation where frag grenades, they can be great, but they're hit or miss if you don't cook it right, which sometimes it can be awkward. It's kind of a waste, and then it's completely gone, or it might hurt somebody a little bit, where if you land that katana throw, it's
Enemies
just
have
a one-shot.
bomb. Defuse it.
Utility out. Hey, help me out.
Lethal out.
Lethal out.
Boom. That was a preemptive corner throw. I knew he was coming around. I had really good vision there on that.
45 seconds remaining.
But yeah, saw him in the beginning, run around the bend. Knew he was going to be around that corner. He actually ended up being way better than I thought it was going to be. I thought I was going to get it there before he was, and then kind of just wait for it, and it ended up being very simultaneous. But yeah, again, throw it on the corners. If he hit that in that little cubby and he was like, oh shit, it's going to explode, and he's going to try to watch his movement, you don't give him the chance to watch for his movement. You shoot it yourself with the AK. It's still going to explode for full damage in his face. One shot like that, dead. It's exactly what you want. That was perfect. Again, mag size is going to be great. I don't have too much money left, unfortunately. I'm probably going to go grenade and then mag size on the auto pistol. So now you have the 40 mag in the AK, the 20 mag in the pistol. We have the katana and the frag grenade going into the third round. We have my entire actual kit is full-fledged rocking right now. Which, if you play your cards right as Ronin, as of right now, I have a potential of just getting straight up 4 kills.
Lethal out. Utility out. Lethal out. I'm on the objective.
We control the site. Defend it.
Wow, good beat. Alright, they're atrocious. Again, a sound is always everything. Just hearing them around the bend, knowing they were going to be there. I didn't think it was 2. I just heard the Scorched Fire, to be honest, and that's why I ran that way. They played it really bad. The crouch shots are huge in this game. To be honest, they don't even seem like they should work that well, because I feel like Oliver's people, at least in the beginning, I wasn't doing it as much, and they were doing it to me. And there would be times where I feel like I was just still hitting every bullet from my gun into these people, and somehow they were winning. Just from like whatever it may be with it, it helps people win. So do it. It's great. You really throw people off, especially if you do the up and down with it. I didn't really do it there because I thought I was so low that it was literally like either she's gonna miss every shot right now, or if I go up and down, it actually might make it so I get hit with one of her shots, which is like the hardest thing to ever judge for. But that will also happen where you can actually kill yourself like that because they'll actually miss and then you'll make them actually hit you. But
Utility out.
I need a hand.
Enemy spotted.
wow, I'm like so excited to do that. I don't know how I just missed so bad there. That was so rough to watch. And they what was that round?
45
that
seconds
happens.
remaining.
They will happen, people. Know that those things will happen to you. Every now and then you'll just do yourself. That was pretty upsetting that I just missed all that.
Enemies destroyed the bomb. Regroup and try again.
But we're gonna go and say we wanted to give them one. We didn't want to feel bad about the victory. Now they got their one on the board, and now we can stop them out. Ooh, so this is... It's an annoying amount of money.
This
We're
will
gonna
make
go
a
with
statement.
the reload and the swap, because they're great. The grenade is fire. Getting the extra damage is only useful if they have the shields or the reduction of the explosive. So if they don't have those, it's useless, and then you don't need it. Increased radius is good, but
Utility out.
Enemies have armed the bomb. Defuse it.
try to flank around us.
I'm on the
Too
objective.
easy.
45 seconds remaining.
Come on, buddy. Shake it off.
Also, one of the huge things as well is like even with
Bomb
the Lancer,
defused.
there was like a
Mission
little 1-2 there. It
accomplished.
wasn't anything. I really did anything crazy there. But even doing a fake, like, if you know they're gonna be here and they like even make sounds and then like try to like fake. Nah, that was a bad example.
Just
but
one more round.
try to like fake it out. Try to hit them with the reverse. Anything you can do to throw the other person off of their game for even a half second and give you that edge could easily make or break if you win that 1v1 or not. So always be looking for the plays and the moves, baby. Plays and the moves. So we are going to do
My
this
favorite.
one. We're actually going to do this one because I want to kill people with the katana. I do. I just want to slice them up. And when you have the increased damage now that I have on it, it's very strong. I believe it's a 2-shot. I'm going to test the theory this right now in this game. Pardon me. With this, it should be a 2-shot.
Enemies have armed the bomb. Defuse it.
Utility out.
No!
I'm down.
I hate myself.
You okay?
Utility
You
out.
okay?
Enemies spotted.
I'm so mad at everything right now.
45 seconds remaining. Bomb defused. Mission accomplished.
I'm so mad at myself. I literally just said, only swing the melee, only swing the sword. And then she comes around the corner and immediately my
You
instinct
thought
was like,
I
throw
was
it at her
gonna
face.
lose?
And she just killed me
Yeah, right.
crazy fast as well. Those was just like a couple headshots to the face from her very fast as from G and slayed it. That was the only death too. I'm upset. I really fucked that up. I would have been better. Mini tutorial. Went over a couple things that were decent. Again, with the kunais, make sure you're doing those corner shots. That is so fucking huge, and people don't look for that. Like, they just don't. They think that it's gonna explode if they walk around, so they try to move with their feet, and then in the meantime, you just shoot it and blow them up. The face shots with it, they can be good. You have to be aware of some of the stuff though, because fortunately with it seems like when you first throw it, it doesn't want to register if someone's around it immediately. So I've had it land like right next to people and then like roll away from it, but like literally on top of it. And because it's like mid-connecting or some shit, it doesn't actually register and it won't blow up on them, and that can be unfortunate. So you gotta watch out for that. If you're gonna do the directs, really hit the directs, aim for the chest and whatnot. If you're gonna do the claymores, just put it towards the ends. I personally, I would say not use them for claymores and use them for the other ones, just because if you're someone who is really into the game and you're really sound horn and you're doing what you need to do, it is loud. If things aren't happening around you, the kunai is loud. You beep, 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 beep. You hear it fucking ticking away. So, like, you know where it is for the most part if you're not tunneled. So some of the corner hacks and the directs seem to be more appropriate than the claymores, but at least if we play maybe demo or something like that. Extraction is pretty fast game pace, but demo maybe by the bomb sites or the bomb you can put it to try to trap people. That's always useful. You usually get 1 or 2 like that, but overall, I hope this was helpful. It was just the mini tutorial, so I wasn't supposed to go too in-depth on some stuff, just to open your mind up to a couple ideas and different things to think about while you're playing, and leave some comments. Again, subscribe and like if you thought this was useful, so you can get some more tips and guides in the future, or just some gameplay that I'm going to put out. Or if you're more into the Twitch life, come over to Twitch TV. Okay, Cooley, you know and love me. Come through and do what we need to do. And again, Cooley Nation, love you like always. Round 1 is done for this for now. Let me know in the comments who you want in the next one. Most likely I'll probably do a Phantom one just because she's my second go-to girl. But if not, let me know in the comments who you want to see, who y'all are playing, and we'll go from there. I appreciate you guys so much. And again, thank you for all the love and support. Peace out, Cooley Nation.